Tonight on the Pirates Cove News Network, we take you to Wren's service station in DeGraff and we show you our interview we had with Mr. Jeremy Wren, as well as go over the 2016 Powder Puff football game and results. This is the Pirates Cove News Network. Good evening and welcome to the Pirates Cove News Network. I'm Hank Harshbarger and I'm joined by my co-host,
Joel Wren.
Our feature story tonight involves our interview we had with Mr. Jeremy Wren about what it takes to properly run and maintain a small business, as well as what he does to give back to our local community. Being that Wren's Towing and Service Station has been in DeGraff since the mid-1950s, I asked Mr. Wren on what it takes to properly run and maintain a small business.
By far, the most important thing of all is to do a quality job, to be friendly, and be honest. Right. And from there, you should be able to maintain your business throughout.
Even though Mr. Wren works 7 days a week, we asked him about what he does to give back to our local community.
We have done things within the village of DeGraff and beyond for as long as I've been here. And we put on mock crashes to help educate students on the dangers of not only drunk driving, distracted driving. We've done it actually in multiple schools. There isn't a school in Logan County that we haven't done. Here recently, the Rotary Club in Bell Fountain was able to contact the Dom Taberry Foundation. If you don't know much about that, his daughter was killed in a tragic auto accident in the city of Columbus due to distracted driving, is believed. We were able to help coordinate with them. They contacted me through the sheriff's office. It was brought up in a conversation if I would be interested to donate. We donated the money for one of the trailers. They actually have two simulators. We donated the money for one of those simulators, or for the trailer to be transported to every county school so kids can go through that simulator to see what it's like to be distracted. The main thing that I try to do as far as the towing side of it is to try to educate the young folks on what the dangers are and to try to get them aware of exactly how much is going on when they're looking at their cell phone, how much just passed them. That simulator was a very, very good idea by those folks coming up with this idea and going after it. We just kind of helped facilitate that part of it so it could be taken from school to school. And there's numerous things that we've done over the years to try to help out. Some that you've seen, some that you've not. But the main thing is that we're always trying to give back.
All right. We here at Riverside would just like to thank Mr. Wren for all the behind-the-scenes work he does for our local community.
Hank, I'll have to agree with you on that. He does a great job giving back to the community, and we greatly appreciate it here at Riverside.
And our side story for tonight involves the 2016 Powder Puff football game. And for this, we're going to tell you a little bit about what Powder Puff is and what it means for our local community around here. And for this, we also interviewed Mr. Hodge at Riverside about what he thinks about the game of Powder Puff. Powder Puff is a time when it lets the girls put on their war face and have a slight glimpse of what it feels like to play football under the lights. But along with the girls playing football, we also have opportunities for our high school boys to cheer on their classmates, as well as a reverse homecoming between games. So I'm here with Mr. Hodge of Riverside, and we're here to ask him about Powder Puff. So Mr. Hodge, being that you once played football, you coached in Powder Puff when you were in high school, and now you're reffing it, what is one change you would make, if you were to make any, about the game of Powder Puff?
Okay. If I were to change anything, I would move the start time up an hour and a half, probably.
Besides high school football itself, Powder Puff football is one of the main highlights here at Riverside during the fall season. All activities are put on by our BPA program to involve, help socialize, and most importantly, have fun with classmates and community members to make memories that will last a lifetime.
Here at the Pirates Cove News Network, we'd like to thank Mr. Wren and Mr. Hodge for the interviews they had with us.
But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's episode. We thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you all have happy holidays and safe travels wherever you may go. That's it from Pirates Cove News.